taste better.
It does make the food taste better.
When you hear the crowd, it's infectious. It's like we're at the game.
I was sold with the theater setup because I'm a big movie fan, and
Right.
you want to be able to feel like you're there.
It's just so simple. Helps you stay in the moment.
I get rid of my couch before I get rid of my Sonos.
Menards is your light bulb headquarters. Stop by our electrical department and find the perfect bulb for every part of your home. Right in your garage or storage area with this 6,000 lumen 3-panel LED bulb from GT Light. This super bright bulb includes 3 adjustable panels that shine light where it's needed most. Convert your current lighting to LED and save instantly. Right now, save 11% on all GT Light LED bulbs at Menards. Save big money at Menards.
Oh, hey strugglers, this is probably pretty infuriating, huh? Not very pleasant to listen to me talk with a mouthful of peanut butter, is it? Well, baby, I got one question for you. Got milk? If you live in the United States, first of all, congratulations, because you live in the same country as yours truly. But more importantly, you've likely heard of the Got Milk campaign that was shoved down everybody's throats in the 90s and early 2000s, not unlike that peanut butter sandwich that I shoved down my throat just moments ago. Apparently, and I'm paraphrasing here, dairy farmers were making just way too much milk after World War II, and instead of slowing down production, they wanted to just convince the general public to drink more milk instead. So they all got together and pooled their money up to pay politicians to push milk propaganda. Again, I'm paraphrasing. And one of the things that came out of that was the Got Milk campaign. Congratulations, America, the government is run by cows. The kicker, though, is that milk sales did not increase. Despite all of the political pushes, despite all of the advertising that they did, milk consumption just has gone down ever since like the 70s. There were so many new things coming out. Sodas, iced tea, Gatorade. People didn't think milk was sexy anymore. I'm a rebellious teen in the 1980s and gosh darn it, I want a Pepsi. So when we basically got a cow sitting in the Oval Office calling the shots, people still didn't want to drink milk, because drinking milk is gross. But that didn't stop the California Milk Processor Board from making 18 billion commercials to try to drill this into your head. Look at this, you stupid little consumer. Kermit the Frog drinks milk. Don't you want to be like Kermit the Frog? I bet his bones are damn near indestructible. Advertising is about subtle hints here and there, right? It's long-term exposure to familiarize consumers with stuff. For example, those nasty, despicable, awful Charmin bears live in my head rent-free, and I really wish they didn't, but that's advertising. It's awesome, and it's also awful. All of the milk stuff extended into the school system as well, to the point where, at our school, drinking water at lunch was not an option. You had to drink frickin', oh, you want some water? A little H2O to stay hydrated? Walk a quarter-mile to the nearest drinking fountain. But not until we dismiss you. Oh, you're lactose intolerant? That is too bad. Looks like you're gonna be farting all day. And this sounds bizarre, but I swear to God, when I was in elementary school, we had 2 representatives from, I guess, Big Dairy? They came to our school and hid a bunch of wooden coins around on the playground and then set us off to fight over them Hunger Games style. And then when the dust settled, they told us that 10 of those coins had a white dot on the back. So if you turned your coin over and you had a white dot, that means that you got to be in your own freaking Got Milk ad. Holy shit! I get to be on a poster in cafeterias of schools across the nation? Do I get to meet the Manning brothers? So all we did was smear a little yogurt on our lips and then take a headshot with a Nikon Coolpix and print off a black and white photo in the computer lab. And then we hung them in the hallways of our school. So, needless to say, a little disappointing. So in true Scott Kramer fashion, I want to take a look at some commercials. How's that sound? Does that sound cool? But the best commercial is the commercial you make yourself. And that's why you're legally obligated to watch the commercial that I made for a shoe company before we start talking about Got Milk, okay? So this video is about milk and what goes well with milk. Today's sponsor, Vessi. Vessi is a company that makes stylish, everyday sneakers. But Scott, what if I want to wear my sneakers on a Wednesday? I literally just said every day to try to keep up. The people at Vessi woke up one day and said, I'm tired of not being able to stand in a puddle without getting my socks wet. And then they also said, I wish there was a way to pour water directly on my shoes
whilst keeping my little piggies dry. Well, gosh darn it, they figured that out. At first glance, you might be thinking, that's just a pair of neat-looking sneakers. There's nothing special about those. You've never been so wrong. You absolute buffoon. You look so silly right now. They're made from Dymatex. Did you know that? They keep your feet cool in the summer and warm in the winter, so you can wear them all year round if you're gonna want to, because they're fresh as heck. You want 2 more pieces of valuable information? What about the fact that they're really easy to clean? They're waterproof, you just rinse them off. What about the fact that they're vegan and sustainably made? Does that tickle your fancy? Personally, I just like that they look slick and they don't get those nasty stains. I get bad stains like where my toe knuckle, is that what it's called? Also, the weather where I live is terrible like 80% of the time, so I don't want to not wear my nice shoes just because I'm worried about them getting dirty. I'm not worried about that with these. So if you want to check out Vessi and maybe snag yourself a pair, there's a link and a code in the description, and that'll get you $25 off. Thank you so much to Vessi for sponsoring this video and keeping my feet dry. And as always, thank you to you guys for using my links when I have them. It really helps me out a lot. So now I guess let's talk about milk, baby. All right. Okay, everybody, who's ready to go on an edutainment extravaganza? Come on! We'll just do it right here, actually. So the Got Milk campaign started in 1993 with a commercial directed by Michael Bay. Yes, that Michael Bay.
And now let's make that random call with today's $10,000 question. It's a tough one. Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? Let's go to the phones and see who's out there. Hello, for $10,000. Who shot... Excuse me?
Hold on, let me take a look.
I'm afraid your time is almost up. I'm sorry, maybe next time.
Got milk?
This commercial won like a zillion awards and was listed as one of the best commercials of all time. Don Draper can suck it. Milk runs the advertising world now. The premise of the...
Launching an IoT product is no easy feat. You need a solution that works out of the box, and you won't settle for unreliable connectivity and spotty coverage limited by a single carrier. You need Hologram, the cellular platform for the Internet of Things.
For years, people have been asking me, is there a Facebook ad library, but for YouTube ads? Sort of like what we're watching right now. Can I see all the top performing YouTube ads in my niche? Can I see all the landing pages they're pointing to? And can you tell me how many views they're getting every single day? And up until now, that answer has been, not really. But today, I want to introduce you to the Video Ad Vault. The Video Ad Vault is a fully searchable YouTube ad library that contains hundreds of thousands of video ads and landing pages. You can get alerts every time advertisers you follow are rolling out new video ads. You can find ads by the domain they're pointing to, by the competitor's name, by the channel name, by keywords in the description, even by links that the ad is pushing to. So there are tons and tons of ways to search this database, and you can see exactly what's working in any niche and see all of the landing pages they're pushing to. We will even show you the split test landing pages that they're using. So go ahead and click the link on this video now, and you'll be able to see the full demo of the Video Ad Vault. Now, like I said, I like to think of this thing as a Facebook ad library, but for YouTube. This is an extremely powerful tool, and it is going to help you come up with unlimited hooks, angles, and marketing messages, as well as offers for any product or service. If you see an ad that might be running on YouTube, you can use Video Ad Vault to find it. And even if you don't know if there are any ads running in that niche, Video Ad Vault is going to help you find it. So like I said, click the link on this video now. You can take it to a page where you can check out the demo of that software, and you can start using this in your marketing campaigns to hit home runs with your YouTube video ads every single time. So don't waste any time. We actually have introductory pricing on this thing right now. So click the link on the video and you'll see
The commercial doesn't really have anything specific to do with milk, though. Like, what happens? A guy has a mouthful of peanut butter and he needs to wash it down. Okay, you don't need milk for that. You ever heard of water? Nerd. It's still an entertaining commercial, but does it sell milk? Spoiler alert, No. This is actually a theme in a lot of the Got Milk ads, and it was a conscious choice. Apparently the milk industry had previously been pushing the benefits of milk, like it has calcium, it has protein, it tastes like pond water filtered through a child's mitten, but people didn't seem to care about those things as the years went on. So instead of focusing on the good things that milk could do for you, they decided to focus on the bad things that would happen if you didn't have milk. So maybe you're in a hospital with a full body cast on, and some family gives you a cookie, but not any milk to wash it down. And you presumably pretty relatable. Maybe you're a disgusting slob and you have a little intimate dessert date with your significant other. Yum. But oh no, there's no milk.
I can't believe it.
So you don't get to drink milk, I guess. We've all been there. Maybe you're a cat and your little old lady owner ran out of milk, so she tries to give you fake milk instead. But you want the real thing, so you kill her.
Got milk?
I mean, that's just a regular Thursday night. There was also a trend in these commercials of people just putting empty milk containers back in the fridge and then realizing it later and being like, oh no, I'm out of milk. You just saw it in the cat lady ad. There's this one where a doofy dad does it because when it comes to media, dads are fucking idiots. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Dads are stupid. Right, guys? And then there's, well, there's this one.
Here you go, gang.
Who put this back empty?
I didn't drink it.
Cookies? Did you drink it?
Don't jump, fat boy! You see,
Got milk.
So yeah, they murder the Pillsbury Doughboy. You know what makes me crave a big old glass of milk? Death.
Drink your milk, kids.
I don't want milk.
Oh, yeah? Well, I happen to know that milk helps build strong bones. So drink up.
Well, Mr. Miller told me he never drinks milk. Look at him. Hey, kid.
Oh, that's not good.